Okay, so we are recording. Welcome to this call tonight. Glad you guys hopped on, and anybody that's catching the playback, glad you are checking this out. So I just wanted to get you guys together and chat about kind of an update. We are halfway through the month. It's August 14th, which is crazy, and it's Team Cup month. So we are all pushing for Success Club this month. For anybody that doesn't know what Success Club is basically our way. It's like a point system to just reward coaches based on helping other people with a challenge pack. And the challenge pack is how we know that we're giving them every single thing we can possibly give them. So they could order a workout, sure, but then what about, the recipes and the meal plans that they can get through Beachbody On Demand? Or what about the access to our challenge group? Like, by giving them a challenge pack, they literally get us for an entire year. They get the fitness, the nutrition, the accountability, which we know is going to give them full results. So, hi. So, that's what the Success Club is. So you help 3 people with a challenge pack and you've hit Success Club. There's incentives, so every single month there's some kind of cool prize. I've gotten a little Beachbody speaker. I've gotten a really neat book bag. Gotten swag, so like a Shift Shop shirt or a Quarter Force shirt. And then not just cool swag like that, they also do little specific training. So like John Maxwell, you've probably heard of that author. He did specific, like, to Beachbody coaches, different training. So it switches every month, whether it's personal development or cool swag, but they want to incentivize us to help as many people as possible. So the goal is always to help at least 3 people a month. So this month is Team Cup. So 2 times out of the year, we all have our, every coach has their team, but they have us break up into smaller teams of 5. And if you, as a team, hit Success Club, first individually you get a prize, and then if as a team you hit Success Club, you get an even bigger prize. So this month it's a really cool little coach hoodie. So that's fun. Just a way to kind of get everybody together and have that camaraderie, and we all kind of push each other along to our goal. So that is Team Cup. So by a show of hands, hi Ashton. By a show of hands, I want to know, what are your Success Club points for the month? Ready, set, go. You have 2, right? Should I change that? Yep, 2. And you just got 2. Right, Denise? 2, yeah. Cool. So what is your goal? Everybody tell me what your goal is. If you don't have any, or what is your goal? All right, I'm doubling mine. So I have 4 in hubby's, 4 in mine and 6 in hubby's. So I'm going for 10 in mine and 6 in his. So your goal should be scary every single month. You should literally, I've heard people say, like, it should make you want to throw up, that it's that scary. Because if you reach low, then, it's not going to be that big of a deal. But if you reach high, you're going to want to keep pushing to try to reach that. So hitting Success Club is a perfect goal. So that's especially as a new coach, that's perfect. So 3 is a great goal, helping 3 people. I mean, we all know 3 people, right? So that's a great, great goal. All right, so I have a couple things in place to hopefully help you get to Success Club, and that's through a free group that we'll do together and a actual challenge group that we'll do together. So the free group is called Back to School, Back to You. So this could be, everybody somehow is, heading back into like the normal swing of things. Summer is always crazy with vacations. Whether you have kids or don't have kids, we all get off track because it's summer. So barbecues and, ice cream. And so when people hear some kind of a clean eating group, they're likely to want to hop on it because they probably weren't on track throughout the summer. So this is going to start next Monday. So it'll be Monday through Friday, the 21st to the 25th. I think the exact dates are. And we'll start adding people into the group this Friday. So previously, I've done my free groups through Facebook. So I just add people to a Facebook group, and the first couple of days, people are all excited, and then it just kind of trickles off. People aren't necessarily as invested, not just because it's free, because there's really great free groups, but by doing it in Facebook, there's no actual logging in and stuff, so that accountability is just not there. So people have fallen off. So I want to do it in the tracker. I want to get people an actual idea of how our challenge groups are run. So what we would do is I would do like a 5-day meal plan. I'll probably take the Shift Shop meal plan one of the weeks, maybe the first week of that, because it's simple. It's all laid out. I mean, the grocery list, everything. So I'll make that, type it out all pretty on a little chart. I'll give them a meal plan for the entire week. Some fun recipes that are approved that go along with it. The grocery list. And then they'll sign up for the 14-day free trial. So we used to have a 30-day trial, and it was just the older programs. And 30 days is long enough to like do a whole program. So I love that they condensed it to 14 days, but also give them access to everything. So what it'll do is we'll plug them into this group. It'll be, people posting and logging in. They'll feel that accountability. They'll get to start a program, but just as they're getting into their program, guess what? Their trial's going to be up, right? So they're going to be like, wait, I want more. It's going to create that curiosity for them, give them a taste, and then it'll be perfect timing for us to then try to plug them into our challenge group that we'll do. So that is they'll do like measurements, everything. Like I want to treat it like an actual challenge group. They'll start the weekend. We'll do introductions. We'll give them tips on how to clean out their pantry and just set themselves up for success. Meal prepping, meal planning. Again, I will take care of all of that because it's what I would be doing anyway. And then have them take before pictures, before measurements, log it into the app. This is what gets people, think about it, Ashton, you joined from doing the free trial, right? So you got a taste of it and then kind of liked it and stuck with it. So I want to give them that taste. I want them to really take ownership and like go all in and commit, because if people are just like, oh yeah, I'm going to eat clean for 5 days and then life takes over, it's harder. So this is commitment. They're taking their before pictures, so they're going to want to take after pictures after 5 days. And I really want to help people see like a lot can happen in a week. A whole lot can happen in a week, especially if you commit to going ahead and eating healthy, not even through a weekend, like just through the week. Eating healthy will help them pick a program that they want. So we'll talk to them about their goals before, and then throughout the week, we're connecting with them. This isn't a talk to them at the beginning and then follow up with them at the end. Like we're building relationships with them. We're connecting with them. Before they even start, we're going to know their goals. We're going to know their struggles. I always want to know, what do you struggle with the most? Is it working out? Is it eating healthy? Is it the accountability? Is it motivation? Is it not knowing what to do? Is it a sweet tooth? Like all those things, if we know at the beginning, then we can speak to those things, throughout it. And then at the end, hey, I know you had that sweet tooth. How was this clean eating challenge for you? Would you like to take that even a step further and join our month-long challenge next month? We'll give recipes for sweet treats, or you'll be able to speak specifically to those goals, which makes them say, wow, she cares, right? She was listening to me. And then it's your opportunity to coach them before you're even their coach. So they're going to start building that trust with you because they see that you are kind of proving that you can do this, that you're capable of guiding them and coaching them through this challenge. And for them, it's free. So for you to be investing so much of your own time into them, they're gonna respect that. So we'll do that. We'll have a prize at the end. I have tons of, back when we used to do just a challenge pack and people would get like extra DVDs and stuff. I have tons of those before it was all digital. So maybe we offer like a free workout, or I have fitness headbands, everything. So I'll do some kind of a prize at the end for the person that's the most engaged throughout the whole week. So it'll get people, again, kind of wanting to participate and wanting to remain active throughout that whole time. So we'll do a prize at the end. All of this I'll type out. Don't feel like you have to memorize it all. I'll type it out. I'll post it in our group page and all that. So your job for this challenge, for the free challenge, is to get 5 people at least 5 people in on this challenge, okay? This is going to be a great opportunity to take those people and then try to get them into our group. The timing is going to be perfect. And they say it's a 1 in 10. So out of 10 people that you talk to, 1 person will actually turn into a challenger. So you got a lot of people to talk to in order to get those 5 people in. So if you want to co-lead this with me, if you're like, new and you don't necessarily want to, that's fine too. And you're like, hey, I'll plug people in, but, just kind of see how it goes. I'm totally fine with that. Like I said, I would be doing this anyway. If you want to kind of get your feet wet and, take part in some of the posting, then we'll chat about that too. So you just let me know who wants in and how you want to go about doing this. But your job, if you want to be a part of this, is to add at least 5 people into that group. So I'm actually going to show you how to do the portal. So that's where we set up these challenge groups in the challenge tracker. I'll share my screen and talk about that. So on Friday, we'll open up that group. So you have between now and Friday, everybody hopefully do a public invite where you're talking about, I don't know if you saw mine, just saying like, hey, who wants to get back on track, blah, 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 and you get people to sign up that way. Again, that public is great, but it's all about the behind the scenes invitation. So whoever likes or comments on that picture gets a message. Hey, I thought, thanks for the love of my post. Do you want to be a part of this, XYZ? All right, so that's for the free, and that'll be the 21 to the 25th. Now on the 28th, we'll start prep week for we're gonna call it Make the Shift challenge, okay? So we're doing the Creating Curiosity. We don't talk about the shift shop. We don't talk about T25. We make it very kind of general and vague so that people want to know what we're talking about, and they're gonna ask us what we're talking about, right? So we're gonna call it Make the Shift. Does everybody have to do the shift shop? No, it's a shift shop focused group. So the post will be shift shop kind of inspired, but if somebody's like, oh, I need the accountability, we're not going to turn them away. We'll just help them pick whatever program works best for them. That's what this is all about. It's not about us, it's about them. So we'll help figure out what program works best, but it's a great time to promote the shift shop because it really is an effective program. People are seeing incredible results off of it. It's just 3 weeks, it's 21 days. Everybody can follow the nutrition plan. The workouts have modifications, so anybody can do this, but again, they don't have to do this workout. So that's going to start prep on the 28th. The reason why it's starting on the 28th is because that's still considered August, right? And so we want our points for August, but the official start date of the 3 weeks won't be until the next week, which is September 4th. So we're going to work hard, like I said, having those conversations with people through that free group. That's the week before, so that by that weekend, we're like, hey, natural transition. If you like this, this is just a taste of what our full groups are like. You got to be a part of this, okay? People will hop in on that one. Let's see what else. So we'll do the prep week that week, and during that prep week, we are helping people, with their programs, figure out where their calendars are, their program materials, their nutrition guide, getting them acclimated to the app, how that works. They're taking their before pictures, they're starting to clean up their cabinet. So that's what that whole prep week is for. And then we'll all start officially on the first Monday, so which is the 4th. I definitely encourage, I'm not sure where you are with your program, but it definitely helps to be doing the program too. So I'm going to take this couple of weeks and probably just do like quarter force for a few weeks leading up to it. And then I'm going to do day 1 of my round 2 of the shift shop starting on that Monday. So it helps that we are in there being proof that the products work. We're in there too, logging too, especially if you have people in that group, of course, it helps for them to see your face and stuff in there too. So that's pretty much it for those 2 groups. So again, I'll post all the details again. So what I want to do is share my screen and show you how to set up in the portal. So you would go to, get out of here. You guys can't see it, but this little thing that hangs out over top. Go away. All right, so you'll go to your teambeachbody.com. Is everybody familiar with your back office and how to log in? It's through that you'll see your customers. Let me just log in over here. You'll see your customers. You can do direct deposit. Everything is in our back office, so you should know how to get back there. So you would go to Coach Online Office once you're all signed in. And then over here on the left, for the purpose of just today, we're going to go to My Challenge Tracker portal. So you all, because you've been a part of my groups, have the app. Well, through the app is just how you log in. It's how you post your stuff. But as the coach, like the admin, you have to go through My Challenge Tracker portal. So that's how you do that, and I'll kind of mock set up a group. It's not letting me because your faces are covering that button. How's that supposed to work? Okay, anyway, so you would go here, and over here on the side it says, you probably can see it, but I can't see it. It says start a group. So you would start a group, you would go, you'd add a picture, you'd add a description, you would start your group, and then once you're in here, you can add your participants. So you click on participants. Well, you can see who's all in there with participants, invitations. So I'll make everybody that wants to be a part of this free group an admin so that you can just go in and invite your people. So you put their name there, you put their email address, and then you click add to list and then invite participants. So they're going to get an email just like you guys all did, and it'll tell them the directions to go to be a part of the group. All right, so that's what we'll do for that. So I would add whoever as a coach admin. So these next two groups, obviously, I'm going to set them up, so you don't have to do this. This is just information for the future if you want to run it through the app. Some people run it through Facebook, and that's totally fine too, whatever works the best for you. All right, so what I also wanted to show you was the challenge group guides. So especially for groups like this that are specific to like a particular group, it really helps to use the challenge group guides that Beachbody gives us. So there's tons of resources here in our back office. And so I'm going to go to Coach Online Office. And it's going to literally give you what you can post every single day. So it takes the guesswork out for us. Sales and marketing, challenge group tools. So click on that. And then challenge group guides. And so I will go to Shift Shop. Oops. Do that, or on challenge group guide. Okay, so that prep week, you would just scroll down here, and week 0 is considered the prep week, day 1. So it gives you how to do introductions. So that's day 1. You can download the little video and link that clip. Everything. So it gives all the posts here. So this is what I did. I had never really used them before the Shift Shop group that I just ran, and it's so helpful because it talks exactly to the day that they're on. It gives them tips and pointers for that day, tips from Chris the trainer himself. So it really is a neat way to run the group. So all that to say, as you're running your own group, if you're like, I'm nervous to run my own group, I don't know what to say, this is a great place to start. You can take literally take it, copy paste it, and then a great part of the My Challenge tracker is you can schedule the posts. So you would copy and paste day 1, you go in here and go to schedule posts, add post, paste it right there. And so you would download that image that's attached to it. And of course you tweak it, and add little things to it to make it your own, but then you schedule it and it posts for you. So I post all mine at 7 a.m. and you could take a day, maybe a Sunday, and schedule your post out for the week. You could schedule your post out for the month. And all that does is it frees you up to not have to think every day about, okay, what do I post? Beachbody's taking up all my life. I'm sitting here trying to figure things out. Like, figure out how you can make things as efficient as possible. So I've gotten really, this has been so helpful for me because you just schedule it and it posts on its own, and then it gives you a chance to just hop in there and connect with your challengers. You can post your own workouts, you can post your own shakes, you can, check in with them and see how they're doing and not have to focus so much on, worrying about what you're going to post. So that's been huge. Okay, so that is pretty much that. I did want to show, once you sign up your first coach, I want to show you where you go to change your preferred placement. So this is my preferred placement. So first person signs up, and you click on set preferred placement because it's kind of automatically doing it for you. You're going to click on set preferred placement, and then you're going to change it. First, you have to go in and see which leg it signed you up on, actually. So you're going to go to My Downline, and then you go to Graphical Genealogy. And so once you see which leg they were signed up on, so mine obviously has a ton of people, but you'll see that there's one person on one side, and then you'll see that there's a ton of people on the other side. That's what people above you. So I place people underneath of you on one of your legs, and so that's considered your strong leg. So you're not responsible for those coaches, but it does attribute to your team volume. So once you hit Emerald and you qualify for those team cycle bonuses, that's going to add to your volume. So you didn't add those people, but it contributes to the volume that's going to help you cycle to make that money. So you want to go in and just see, okay, where did it put that person that I signed up? Is it on my strong leg or is it on my weak leg? So you'll know left or right, and then you can go in here and unchange that. So you would set preferred placement and click from, let's say it was on the left, you would click right so that that next coach goes to that opposite leg. If they're both on the same leg, it doesn't do anything for you. So you want 2 active coaches, but 1 is on each leg, and that makes you Emerald, which again, you qualify for those Team Cycle bonuses as well as free leads from Beachbody. So they just give you customers that show up in your back office here, and you get commission off of their sales, and you also have an opportunity to reach out to them, to connect with them, and add them into your challenge groups. They can turn into coaches. They already are on Beachbody. So Emerald is really, it's a great stepping stone to help with growing your business. So you definitely want to get there as quickly as possible. So that's pretty much it on my side. I wanted to kind of keep it simple. Do you guys have any questions? Who wants in on the free group? Yeah. Awesome. Fun. Cool. That'll be a fun group. I'm excited. You went in? Yay! And then same for the challenge group. We're gonna one big coach wide challenge group. That'll be super fun. All right,
of course.
Throw them at me. Is that a lot of info? It's pretty basic info, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking? What's going on? What's working? What's not working? Are we having conversations? Like, what are you frustrated about? Seriously, if you're frustrated, like, let's talk about it.
I'm frustrated that, like, my posts get all this engagement. People are like, I'm in. And they're messaging me, and they're still not in. And it's like a week later.
So what are you saying?
And then I've signed up some people, but because I've gotten Success Club points from them before, you don't get more Success Club points. So like a previous challenger, since I already got 2 from her, she got the Daily Sunshine.
Yeah.
But I don't get any Success Club. Whatever. I'm still helping her. But I was like, hey, where's my points?
You still get paid.
So, yeah, I still get paid. But my personal goal is 5 Success Club points before the 20th. So I get that. I'm here to help, sure.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was thinking we should, I don't know, I want to run this by you. I hope this isn't off topic really, but I was thinking, what if we do like a 12-week challenge or like group? I was thinking of starting at like September 6th. That's 12 weeks to Thanksgiving, and be like, hey, who wants to lose 25 pounds before Thanksgiving? That's 2 pounds a week. That's totally doable.
Yeah.
So, we'll talk about it more, I guess, later, but I've been really thinking about that.
There's so many, like, my head is spinning with all the months. Like, there's something every month, but let's like totally like go hard in August first, and we'll take it like a month at a time. So for August, let's focus on everybody. I mean, there's people who have 2. That means you're only 2 challenge packs away. I know that there's lots of conversations going on. Do you feel like you are handling objections well when people say whether they don't have the money or don't have the time? Like, what are some of the things that you're hearing? Unmute yourself if you want to. Unmute yourself.
I'm hearing that people have the money, but they're afraid that they're going to spend the money and then not commit. And I'm like, you got to start somewhere. Because
hold on, so people have the money and are saying
they're like, well, I don't know if I spend 160 and then I can't keep it up. Like, I don't want to just waste it. I'm like, it's not a waste. I mean, you have accountability. Oh, but I've tried like Slim Fast or something crazy before and it never worked. I'm like, well, this isn't like that at all.
You feel like you're explaining the value enough?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And those people, I think, say yes, but I'm still waiting. We'll see.
Have you told them about the 30-day money-back guarantee?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. That's when we have to step in and like use me. So I'm a personal trainer. As soon as we break it down for people, like if I straight up tell somebody that Shakeology is $130, they're like, oh, talk to you later, bye. But if you say to them, it's, if someone says, how much is Shakeology? Well, it's $4 a meal for the healthiest meal of the day.
$13 a month.
Not just a protein shake, right? It's prebiotics, probiotics. Like, get to know your spiel. I know even as a coach, you're like, oh, this is so overwhelming, but you're drinking it yourself. So how do you feel when you drink it? Do you love the convenience of being able to just mix it up and have it for breakfast or lunch or a snack? Like, think about all those things that it's done for you, and that's enough. Hearing your experiences is enough. You don't have to be a Shakeology expert. We don't have to be, know where every single little macronutrient comes from. Does it help? Absolutely. I like to speak to people specific things. If they're like, oh, I have high blood pressure, I like to say, well, there's a, maca root in here that helps with hormone and like that helps, but that comes over time. So where do you start? Your own experiences. So tell them how convenient it is. We've done the math with our budget, and it actually saves money because why? My husband was going to Dunkin' Donuts every day for coffee and, breakfast sandwiches or lunch sandwiches or vending machines. Like, those things add up. And people are so quick to say, oh my gosh, no. But then if you take down, I actually did this with my dad recently. I was like, let's talk about how often you eat out. And to add it up, he had the money for Shakeology plus like double. But you don't think that when you're just shoving out $4 here, $5 here, $4 here, $5 here. So when you explain to people and you put it on their level and you're like, listen, it's about $4 a meal, $4 a shake for the healthiest meal of the day. You get all your nutrients basically that you need for the entire day in one shake. Plus, it's going to help you stay on budget because your cravings eventually are going to go down. So you're not going to be buying as much junk as you used to. You're going to be healthier over time. Like, people have to buy into the long-term concept of Shakeology. Over time, guess what? You're not going to be as sick. Like, I don't know that I've been sick the entire time I've been drinking this for 8 months. And so it's going to help you from the inside out get healthier. So you're not going to have as many doctor's visits and just all those things. So think about the little ways that it's helped you. And so people, when I explain it like that, they say, oh, okay, well, that's not that bad, versus saying it's $130. So all that to say, same thing with the $160 for the challenge pack. People hear $160 anything and they're like, oh. But if you say, well, guess what? That's 3 personal training sessions with me. It is. So you can say, I have a personal trainer friend and it's, about $50 a session. That's 3 times. So that's like somebody coming to work out with me 3 times in 1 week, and then that's it. They're done. I didn't give them a nutrition plan. I didn't give them accountability. Like, I can check in with them, but like, for that price, they're getting an entire year of health and fitness, plus you as their coach. So it really is a steal, and you have to believe that. I feel like at the beginning, I was so just nervous to like mention it or talk about it, and people feel that. If they feel that you don't feel that it's worth it, they're gonna be like, okay, never mind. But now I'm to the point where like I tell people, like, okay, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna sign you up with this all access pass. What it's gonna do is it's gonna give you a year to all the workouts you can possibly think of, so that every month we can pick a different program to speak to whatever your goals are for that month. You're gonna get a month of the healthiest meal you could possibly get. You're going to get me for the entire year checking in on you, because a lot of people say that it's the accountability. They're like, well, yeah, I could YouTube workouts, or I could, go buy this off-brand shake, but it's the community that they need. It's that accountability that they need. It's that somebody caring and checking in on them that they need. And that's where people start to thrive. So you have to sell yourself almost. Like, you have to show them the value of having you as their coach to invest in them, because that's how people stay on track, because there's somebody that's looking out for them. So practice those things in your head, have those conversations, value yourself, because guys, you are seriously a part of helping people become healthier, but they're not going to know if you don't tell them. They're not going to see the value if you don't share that value. So make sure that you share what you're worth, because it really is, it's making a big deal. So anything else? Ashton, how's it going over there, girl?
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah. I hear somebody. Who is it?
Okay, so it's Kenyatta. Can you hear me?
Yeah, gotcha.
Hi. Okay, so I know I talked to you about the 2 great leads that I've been in contact with.
Yeah.
Should I plug them into this 5-day free group that we're doing?
Sure. Yeah.
And the 14-day, I think that'd be good for them to try it out.
Definitely.
And actually, yeah. So, and then also, my husband wants to sign up, finally. Finally, it took forever.
It's all right. It's time. Look at it. But what's forever? How many months has it been?
I
Like in
know.
our head, it feels like it's forever. Or when we hear no's, it's like all we hear is no's. But guess what? When we get that yes, it makes it that much more special. Or months down the line, like I'm trying to tell you how many people come back within months. And I was like talking to them, they're like, no, whatever. And then as long as we're consistent, because if we fall off and we're no longer posting our workouts, no longer sharing about our challenge groups, then yeah, people are gonna be like, okay, she wasn't serious, or this doesn't really work. But if you stay consistent and you're doing what you're doing, I've had so many people come back to me. I mean, within months. I've only even been a coach
That was me.
almost a whole year. I've had people already come back to me like, okay, girl, sign me up. You're still out there. You're still doing this. You're posting everybody's results. Like, I want it, and tell me what to do. And because they see it, it works. We're not out there selling some crazy, like, don't feel icky. If you feel icky, then you got to do a program yourself, like start to finish, or you got to, start believing in Shakeology, because we're not doing anything icky. If I was selling something I didn't believe in, I would feel icky. But I believe in this. We're just helping people get healthier in a natural, they're doing the work, So believe in that, explain that, and people will come back. They'll eventually come back. Rarely ever no, it's a not right now. They need time, It's scary for people. It's a commitment. But we have to assure them that we're going to be walking right there alongside of them. Those two people in, and hey, I'm doing a free group, I'd love for you to hop in there, and then they'll get to have a feel for it, and then hopefully sign up for the actual group. So
Cool. I think they will. I want to go Emerald. That's my goal. Like,
got it, girl.
now.
Got it. You got it.
My problem is that I can get people to the idea of thinking about it, but I can't get them over the edge. Like, there's probably about 4 or 5 people that are interested and definitely, and so I was like, well, maybe I'll be doing some groups coming up. Would you like to join in? And they're like, yeah, sure, sign me up. Don't know if I want to spend the money though, I think I'm just not like gung-ho enough or firm enough, I guess.
Okay.
To push them over the edge.
Comes with time, comes with practice. So hop them into this group, and I'll push them for you. Seriously, let them see the value. They got to see it, It is. Think about when you first signed up, because you guys all were, part of my groups. Like, think about when you were first approached. Jennifer straight told me no. She was like,
I couldn't afford it. And that's when you need it. And you're so right.
The free trial. I was like,
and the free trial got me in.
That's not, the month wasn't even over. She signed up for the challenge pack, then signed up to be a coach the next month, and look at her. So you have to just trust the process. It takes time.
And don't get discouraged. I'm having trouble closing the sales too. And I used to be a sales manager, and then I used to be a store manager for a Fortune 500 company. How am I having trouble closing these sales right now? I don't understand.
Right.
That's why I get so frustrated. Don't get discouraged. It happens to all of us.
Nope.
Well, I know it took Patrice forever to get me to finally do it.
All you little stinkers. Really, because it is, especially for somebody who, it's an investment. It's an investment, and it's hard for people to understand that it's an investment into their health, and that it's going to, long term. And most people have failed before. They've tried, like she said, the Slim Fast, and they've tried the wraps and the pills and all these different things. And they never actually learned how to live a healthy lifestyle. So that's where we come in, but they have to see past all their past failures before. I talk to people say like, well, you're like my therapist, because really, like, it's emotional. It's deeper than just people not wanting to spend the money. So don't, think about them like, oh, they're just cheap or whatever. Like, it's, who knows what's going in their head about where they are emotionally with how they failed before, or the bad place that they're in. And so it's our job to be able to just help them just see who their worth, and help them regain that confidence back. But we have to coach them before we're their coach, and share with them and really help them to believe, like, I'm trying to explain, tell them, give me 21 days. Like, that's a great line. Like, give me 21 days. Be confident. Say, in 21 days, I guarantee you by the end of this challenge, you will feel better about yourself. It's a guarantee that people go all in. They're going to see results. They're going to increase energy, sleep better. All those things come, but you have to be confident in yourself as a coach and in this process and say, just give me 21 days. And I promise you'll see results by the end. You'll be in a completely better place than you are now in the end. And it gives them something to look for. So, yeah. Anything else?
So, do you want us to start like posting and stuff about the free group now?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
and then so they'll just kind of like, maybe if they get like the 14-day free trial and stuff, they'll just kind of go through that trial and then decide if they want to join our other challenge group.
So we won't open up the actual group because we do want to keep it to like a week because, yes, it's free and we're doing a lot of work with the hope of investing, into our business. So we'll just have it for the week. And they can sign up a few days before. We have 1 minute left on this and then we're going to get cut off. So they'll sign up Friday. We'll have everybody kind of sign up Friday, plug them into the group. They'll have that 2 weeks. I'm not really saying that it's 2 weeks. I'm kind of just saying you get free workouts for this challenge so that we can kind of catch them right before it ends. And then along, like I said, we're having conversations throughout. We're not just like, okay, it's Friday, sign up Monday. We're talking to them the whole time and then, telling them towards the end, like, hey, if you love this, come join us next month for a whole month-long one. So hopefully it'll right into that. Yeah. We can talk more about that. Sound good? Thanks for joining, lady. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right.